A shame. She had such big aspirations.
Interesting choice of words.
I was gonna say that you should pick something else.
Jesus. You couldn't even tell she had armor on pretty much all the time. What do you mean?
I don't know.
We never got that kind of description.
Look, man, if it's Opie, then you'll see it together.
Oh goodness. Our great and brave adventurers in the last episode that was accidentally cut short on recording. At the end of their fight, they looted the bodies and had some good chat amongst themselves before discussing with Tao how to cross the broken bridge. Tao being the large Tauren man who was a druid. Sir Lloyd pulled some ladders out of his suspiciously strange jacket, laid them across the bridge, and then Tao reinforced those ladders with vines, allowing everyone to cross safely to the other side of the river and head towards the checkpoint, which we now join our heroes at.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Chapter 7, or I guess Chapter 6, Part 2, The Road to Shozan Core. Right as our lovely announcer here just stated, you guys have now just arrived at the checkpoint between Rudeville and Shozan Core. You have crossed the river, and you have also passed the little trap encounter that I had set up. And unfortunately, you guys absolutely destroyed it. Me not realizing what you guys got at level 5 kind of ruined that. But we're all good. It's fine. So, you guys have now just pulled into the gates. It's almost like a tiny town surrounded by large walls that's here. You do have a small church, a blacksmith, a small little general shop, and the barracks and the guard towers all surrounding the area. So it's just a square little shanty town with 4 towers and 2 gates, just going between the opposite ends of the road. So as you guys pull in, Jeffrey is not going to be here today. He is going to be just helping out with the back in terms of the lore. So he's still following along with the caravan, but unfortunately Justin wasn't able to make it. But you guys are now in the town. And as you see, Paladin Jordan starts walking up to the front gate. He waves his sword. They open up, and you guys are let in. So you guys are now being approached by Paladin Colette, and she is just saying, it's like, hey, we're going to be staying here for about a day or so in order for everyone to catch their breath. You guys can go ahead and reset your health here, but you cannot reset your spell slots.
That's
Or I guess
you're wrong.
Yeah, I guess for warlocks it's a little different. So, you guys
Endless
are going
power.
to be, you guys are going to be a little bit on the, Jesus, the fact you guys just get your spell slots back, that's so
This teaching was so boring to me.
Well, to be fair, they have no spell slots.
Yeah, we only have 2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We only have 2, but we get them back on a short rest.
You're right. We only have everything short rest.
I'll keep that in mind. Gotcha.
Does someone have a
Okay.
TV on in the background?
I heard that too. Peyton, is that you?
I believe.
Hey, your mic's a little
Zach.
sensitive. You're picking up people on the back.
I believe it was Zach, actually.
Okay.
No, that's not me. That's not going on in the background.
Must be Peyton then. Whatever. Peyton, shut up.
Sheesh. Okay, so as you guys approach this town, or as you guys enter the town, you guys can go and check out the general goods shops. You guys can sort of converse with any of the rest of the caravan, but Jeffrey's been requested in order to help unload some of the other stuff with the paladins now, so he's off with them.
So he is not with us.
Not currently, no.
Into the trash.
What? So we'll just say this is going to be the areas. You're going to have these walls. Is everyone in Owlbear?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
No, because there's a lot of background noise.
Huh?
What?
I'm muting myself real quick.
Okay.
He said, "Yeah, I'm not in Owlbear because of the background noise."
That's what I thought he
saying.
was going for. Hold up.
Yeah, I was a little confused. Okay, but anyway.
So this
So
is the this is the square, and we're all in the square now.
Yeah, so this is the road that goes through the place. You guys have just entered into the back end, and then there are just little buildings. This red one here is going to be a little shop. This one's going to be a little shop, kind of like right next to it. Then here is going to be the barracks.
Throwing these little bags on the shops to
Wonderful.
mark them
Okay.
out.
And there's going to be like a barracks where everyone can you can set up your tents or you can stay in here. It is, however, if you want to stay in there, it is going to it is going to cost a little bit. There is a benefit to it. So the benefits that are going to happen is I'm going to roll if it's going to rain, essentially. So if you don't have a tent, then that's kind of a problem. But you guys can set up like your own little camp enclosure.
Hillbilly
I'm pretty sure you
Base-
guys have.
Hillbilly Base loves rainy days.
You can't see him cry in the rain.
Yeah.
I guess you can cry and still be a man if your day job is saving the world.
Wonderful. So, you guys can resupply here. All your guys' food expenses are going to be covered for this, but Paladin Colette just kind of says like, hey, you guys are able to use you guys are going to be able to use the barracks for free tonight, but just keep in mind that in the future you're probably going to have to pay for this if you ever come back through here.
Okay.
So-
Hillbilly Base is gonna break formation and go to the first shop on the right.
Okay.
He's
So,
gonna bust the doors down. Okay.
okay.
I hope the merchant's ready for this.
Okay.
He's just gonna walk in and bust it down.
Bust it down sexual style.
Hey, you
The
fella!
door wasn't the only thing he busted.
Hello. Hi.
What do you got here in this store? Cause I can't count on these paladins to keep me safe. I need some good shit. What do you got? You got scrolls. You got enchanted weapon. What do you got? What do you got?
I'm just general resupply. We have silver potions. We have cure disease, cure.
I mean, it wouldn't
cure
take
poisons.
much. It wouldn't take much to replace one of these paladins. So, do you have anything?
Huh. Not that I can think of. That would really be. I mean, replacing a whole person is kind of about like almost impossible.
I don't know. Have you met Victor?
Victor, I think he's passed through here once or twice. I don't know what.
Well,
He's
let's
been
just
through here
say,
a couple of times.
let's just say a good helmet would probably be better than him.
A helmet. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. What do you need? What kind of helmet are you looking for? I've got leather caps, or I've got chainmail coifs, or there are plate helms too.
Do you have a wizard hat?
A what?
Just a pointy hat.
I. Go ahead and roll persuasion.
With all of my bonuses.
Yeah.
That is an unnatural 27.
Holy shit.
It was a natural.
Okay. You know, yeah, I do actually. So he goes to the back and he pulls out a crate with like a chain over it, right?
Oh god.
And he unlocks that. And there's a couple. This is just like a lockbox. So, but there's a couple of other items in here. Like these are more on the magical side. You can see just older, dusted, like wizard's attire, or some. There's a glowing knife in there, and there's. Then he pulls out this hat. It is a slightly brimmed and dusty wizard's hat with black, with like a black brim, and then it's just this thing is ancient, right? However, it is definitely a wizard's hat, but it's not exactly pointed straight up. It's pointed and it's tilted back.
Don't
it's
tell
wilted
me it's
backwards.
ancient. I'm ancient too, fella.
Well, I got this. I got this from a caravan guy who said that a good friend of his had lost it and he was looking for him, but he was never able to find the friend again. Something about him being a warlock, but who kind of traveled the hells, who traveled through the 9 hells before. But I don't know. We
You
picked this
telling-
thing up.
You telling me this thing's been to hell?
Supposedly. Don't know. Don't know if he was just bullshitting me, but yeah.
Well, let me try it on and see how I look. You got a mirror in here?
Yeah, over there in the back corner. Just a really tall, full body, like mirrors.
Alright. Hillbase puts the hat on onto his shiny
Okay.
bald head. And now he has a big pointy hat.
Wilted backward. Like, wilted
Yes.
backward hat.
Hey Blaze, how's this make me look?
Little out of character. Why are you wearing a wizard hat?
I don't know, I just felt like something new today.
Uh,
I mean, hey, if you like it.
the hat will be 50, but just to let you know.
Does it do anything for me? Or
It is magic.
Is it cursed?
Not cursed. No. I've worn it. No problems with me.
Well,
but
that's
it does do something. What it's done, I have no idea. Never been able to figure it out.
Well,
This
I got
guy's
some
gonna
warlock
walk
friends that
into
can
the
figure it out
store
for me, so I'll just
take
buy
a
it from
look.
you.
All right. So that'll be 50. 50 gold.
50 for a wizard hat. Warlock hat. Is it a wizard hat or warlock hat?
It's definitely like a wizard type hat. It's wilted backwards, but the brim is very long.
Okay.
So,
Are we talking like Selvis's hat from?
no, it's not like Celavis's hat.
Rogier's?
It's like Rogier's hat.
I'd have
Rogier.
Let me look that up real quick. How do you spell
Yeah.
Rogier?
Rogier.
Yeah.
Haha. So Hillbase is wearing a hat that looks like this. Wonderful. That's a tough image to process. Okay.
So it is a ridiculously big hat,
Yes.
but it is definitely a wizard's hat.
Hillbase is happy with his purchase and returns back to the party outside to show off his hat.
Wonderful. Okay. If you want, you can try and figure out what the hat does, but you'd have to roll.
Can I do an Arcana check on it?
Yeah, go for it.
That would be a 13.
Yeah, that doesn't do it.
Damn.
Sir Lloyd, do you
Anyone
know
who
what
wants
this
to
hat
take
will do?
Yeah, I can take a look at it. I would say I can also now I have the Book of Ancient Secrets thing. I can use detect magic as a ritual type spell. So I mean, like time canonically take 10 minutes, but would detect magic
we'll just-
help with identifying it? It's not identify as a spell, but it's I guess
you can.
not
you can
20.
step- You got what?
Not 20.
You got nat 20 on an Arcana check.
Yeah.
Zach peers into the hat, and it's like it has a soul.
Dark.
Your mind is instantly transported through the 9 hells in all, like every single layer. You see them in all of their actuality. And roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Jesus
Wisdom
Christ.
Oh.
Mhm.
That's gonna be 17.
17. Okay, that passes. But barely. It was a 16, so you're good.
You're telling me if I show this hat to an enemy, they might just die?
No, they would have to. No. So here's the deal. Now you also know that you have to attune yourself to the hat, but you can tell this hat. So this is what you kind of ordain from the hat.
Sweet.
I'm coming through someone else's mic here.
Yeah,
Who am I
think
coming through?
Zach is having some echo.
Yeah.
Shit, my bad. I'll turn the computer down a little bit.
All good. So what you guys can figure out with this hat is that it's a storage, right? And yeah, I'm still coming through.
Zach, just mute yourself for when you're not talking. There we go.
Okay. So what you can figure out with this hat is that it is a storage of some kind. The thing, however, the hat is alive, right? And it is attuned to something else. And what you've also kind of ordained from it is that the hat is a demon.
Oh.
So it is not,
Wonderful.
it is an actual like living thing.
Hillbase keeps it on his head.
Yep. So in order to actually use it, you would have to, in order to actually use the abilities, you would have to attune yourself to it. Or you would have to essentially make a pact with it.
Michael, is this the hat? I think it is.
It is.
Is it the sorting
Okay,
hat from Harry Potter?
No. No. So
You know what?
um,
Hibblebase is gonna take that necromancer rune from out of his pocket,
Mhm.
put it on top of his head, and then put the hat back on.
Okay. You
Just for
just hear
safekeeping.
a. This is all you hear, just a. And you don't feel the stone in your head anymore.
Good. I didn't like it.
All right. So, are you going to attune yourself to the hat, or are you going to leave it?
Not right now.
Okay. So yeah, it doesn't do it. But yeah, you can't feel anything from it after that. Like it sucks it up. You felt it like shiver a little bit, and then it's just stopped. And you were good. All right. So the paladins have pretty much set up their camps. They're getting all the wagons just repaired and reinforced. And then they are pretty much just telling everybody, it's like, okay, everybody, we're going to be leaving at first thing tomorrow morning. So go ahead, get your rest, and we'll convene then. And they go off into the barracks, and they're just getting set up, like for the rest of the night.
Is anyone else
Does
gonna buy
Jeffrey
some
still
stuff?
have that bottle of firewater?
Yeah. Yeah. he has it.
God damn it! Who let that straight edge take it?
Jeffrey's the straight edge. What do you mean?
Of those of us here, actually, no. Yeah, I'd be least surprised about that.
So, you also. Oh, by the way, Azir, when you went to the church, he just sent me this as a message. You were met with the holy father of this place, who kind of blesses the area
Oh, there's a
in
church
order
here?
to try and. Yeah, there's a church here.
Okay.
It's technically the second shop.
Ah.
Yep. And they kind of bless and ordain the ground out there, so you guys can still, if you're fighting undead near these forts, you still will get your additional D6 of damage, I think it was, for melee attacks. But otherwise, there isn't really anything. But what he asked you was if you guys, so he's talking to you, Azir, do you guys have silver potions? Or silvering potions? Peyton? Is he not here?
He must have stepped away.
I'm
Okay,
listening.
whatever.
Or I don't know what my mic's not working.
Oh, wonderful. So yeah, so you go into this quaint little chapel. You look around. The pews are just sort of lined up, and he's there at the front of the church. He kind of asks you after a while, like, "Hey, do you guys have silvering potions?"
Is that the thing in my pocket that the guy gave me?
What? When?
He gave me some silver liquid.
Yes. Yep.
I have one.
Okay. So I would keep. So I can tell that your weapons are a little magic, but there are some things that are out in the wild there that you might need that for specifically. We've been having let's just say a vampire problem pretty close by here. There's a town off to the west of us that we think might be harboring a nest, but keep that in mind.
Wait, so do I just like douse this on my weapon?
Yes, it's a one-time use, but it will last for an hour.
Oh. Father, are you by chance able to bless weapons for like a day?
Less weapons.
Mhm.
Ooh.
To do an
I
extra
mean,
D6
it could.
against undead?
What's that?
So I can do an extra D6 against undead?
I can't promise anything after you leave the town, or after you leave the fort here.
We could try for religion.
Not quite how that works.
Damn it.
Yeah, sorry, Payne, that's not quite how that works.
Do you by chance have holy water?
Holy water? Yeah, I've got holy water.
Perfect.
Yeah, so he pulls out like a ladle from a vat next to the front of the church that's near the cross, and he just pours it into he pours that into a cup, and he hands it off to you.
I'm gonna pour it into my water skin.
Okay, that's fine.
For drinking later.
No, I have like 2 water skins. So.
Okay. So Is there anything else you guys want to do here in this town?
Hillbilly Base wants to go into the church.
Okay, go for it.
Hello, Father.
Ah, a fellow brother.
Yes.
What can I do for you?
Fellow man of a god. I follow a
god.
different god, but we both believe in
You
some
follow
form of deity.
What god?
I didn't catch his name, but
You worship a god you don't
I don't really
know?
worship him. He just kind of gave me powers one time, and it's worked out so
What?
far.
Have you thought about joining the Church of the Light then?
Nah, I was just gonna see what kind of nifty tricks you guys can do.
It's not tricks, it's blessings of the light.
Well, these
As you put
blessings
it,
of the light. How does one learn how to do such a thing?
divining the texts.
Do you
All
have
knowledge
any?
is
Do you have
Yeah.
any of those texts here?
I might have a few. It goes over to the back room, and there's a bookshelf. You can kind of see, like, as you peer in through the doors, there's a little shelf back there, and he pulls out a tome. He blows some dust off of it, wipes it down, and he just puts it on the table in front of you. You can learn. So what? I'll let you learn in one day, right? You can learn one level 3 spell.
Wait, what?
Hmm?
Level 3, goddamn.
That's what he has. He has level 3 slots, doesn't he?
Yeah, I've got
He also
two.
has level 1s.
Yeah, right. What?
I don't even
He
know
has
what
level
the.
1s.
I don't even know what the.
As
Or do clerics work differently?
Well, normally when you
So-
level up, you're supposed to like learn spells. I didn't learn anything besides the domain spells. I didn't learn an actual
Right.
cleric spell.
So you can learn one cleric spell here in this time that you're going to be here at the church. So you can take that
Okay.
on your trip to Chosen Court.
Well, thank you, Father. I appreciate your help.
Not a
fellow,
problem.
Fellow man of. I don't even know a fellow man of theology.
Look, most people say men of cloth, but that works. Sure. But
Well-
I guess in your case, it's plate mail.
Yes. Well, have a good one.
Mail.
Have a good one, fella. Thanks for the book.
The book stays here.
Oh, well, I guess I'm staying here too.
Do not take my book.
All right,
Take his
Hillbillies is
book.
going to be reading for a while, so Hillbillies is out of this for the next little bit.
Okay. So anyone else?
Wait.
Anything else you want to do around the town?
we're out here learning spells.
Sheesh.
Hey, Lloyd.
It- I was
Did you see anything funny about that hat Hillbill has? Because he never explicitly said he told us what he saw with the
Oh
hat.
yeah, no. Okay, so as he was identifying it, Lloyd was gonna recount to y'all what he learned.
Ah.
I figured
okay.
since
So
I
you
was,
do.
I figured since I was muted for that explanation, I would. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
You were-
So
you were telling everyone else.
okay. So Costa, being as what you know of the Nine Hells, because that is your area of study. You could probably presume that this thing is some sort of like connection to it, right? It has some sort of like latent connection to it that isn't really being explored, and the fact that it eats things and it seems to have an indefinite amount of storage, as far as you were able to tell, this thing might be like in some ways a portal to it, but not one you can use.
I had a few theories, though I was not able to test them.
Fair enough. Okay. You guys have if you guys want to, you can retire for the night. And we can move on to the next day, or how do you want to?
Hey, Lloyd, do you still have some beer on your cart?
Yeah, probably. It's one of the things I regularly trade.
Let's just relax and have a few drinks.
I will rejoin you guys in a few hours, depending on if they have the spell I'm looking for. And I'm gonna go over here to where Hillbills went to go learn a spell.
Okay.
And gonna ask him. Yeah. Oh wait, so is it like a library or something they have in here? Basically,
It's a what?
is it like a library or something they have?
They do have like a small library, but it is mostly a church.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a perception check, everyone.
Everyone?
Perception.
Or no, not
Yeah,
Hillbill
oh.
Base, because not Hillbill Base.
He's busy.
That would be a 13 for me.
Okay. Anyone else?
Oh, I had 12. Did you get that one?
Ah, okay. Nope, you guys didn't see anything.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm still over by the cart, so...
Yeah, I know, but you didn't see what.
Wait, was I rolling?
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
Oh, I rolled a 17.
17? Oh, okay. So Azir saw it. Yeah, as Azir is kind of wandering around, he sees Jonah open up. Jonah, the guy in the black leathers that was leading you guys here, or aka the Hound. He opens up one of the gates and he slips out of the gate, and he starts, and then he closes it behind him. And you see one of the like another guardsman locks it behind him.
Who slipped out?
Jonah.
The Hound?
Does the Hound have an amulet?
One of the light amulets.
Yeah.
No.
I thought yesterday he did.
No, that's Jordan.
Oh.
Paladin Jordan.
Yeah, we got Jonah and Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Did it look like he was trying to, like, I don't know, be sneaky about it, or did he just, like, casual slip out?
Well, he definitely did it when no one was really watching him, and the guard did close the door close the gate behind him. So he did slip out.
No, it didn't really seem like he was taking anything, so I don't care.
Okay. All right. So they're not gonna do anything.
Lisa is going to go talk to Carlotta.
I guess I'll
Colette.
Go.
Colette, yeah, that one.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Hey there. What can I do for you?
Colette, right?
Yes. The warlock? Was that it?
Yes, I'm Blazahar.
Hi. How you doing?
Yeah, well, are you?
Can't complain. What can I do for you?
I'm curious. How does a tiefling become a paladin?
Well, you see, I grew up in an orphanage, and quite frankly, the orphanage was run by the church. And a lot of orphanage, actually, around the land. If you don't have any other purpose, you are essentially just sent to them in order to learn the light. Can't say I make a very great one. My connection to the light is spotty at best, but here I am.
There's always something to be said for trying, at least.
Well, I don't think I really had much of a choice. Once I pay off the debt, though, I am out of here.
What do you plan to do at that point?
Don't know. Thought about maybe applying to the college, but that will be later, I guess. Once
The college and shows on core?
yes, actually.
Hmm.
Probably doing what is it? Studying most probably how to do reversal magic, maybe figure out a way to get rid of the dust. Don't really know yet.
That'd be a bit of a tall order.
Well, someone's got to do it.
This is true. Thank you for your time. It's very curious.
Take care. Okay. That was interesting. Okay. So y'all
I was gonna ask the guy in the church if I could also take a gander at the spells.
the spells?
Mhm.
Sure. I mean, as a warlock, you kind of get all of your spells through your patron, so
With the exception of ritual spells, the Book of Ancient Secrets invocation I took is very, very wizard-like. I can only cast ritual spells, but they don't have to be from Warlock class. They can be from any class. But I also have to find them and write them down. It takes 2 hours.
Gotcha. Okay. So, you want wizard spells?
Well, actually, I figure this is the church. Probably don't have cleric spells, right?
Cleric spell. Yeah, sure. You have the book that he has there. There would probably be something or other. Um, I mean, you have to kind of pry the book away from him, I'd assume.
We can share.
But he's going to need all day. I might have something some smaller variants, but let's take a look. So, go ahead and roll luck to see if he has anything like smaller that you might be able to learn.
18.
18? 18. Okay, yeah, 18 makes it. He does have one scroll with a undetermined ritual. I'll let you decide what ritual you want to put and write down, but that's the only one he's got here.
Just went through a few of them. I think the only one I saw that was actually in the cleric spell list was Feign Death, which just lets me have someone fake being dead for an hour, so that's pretty neat.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
So I'll write down.
Awesome.
Am I able to? I'm kind of like at the caravan right now. I'm guessing where I saw them go out the gate.
Yeah.
Is there any paladins next to the caravan?
Most of them are, besides Colette, when you just saw Blazahar talking to her, you were just going to have the ones that are in the barracks.
Which of them knows the hound the most?
You can ask.
Which of you guys know the hound the most?
That would be Jordan.
Jordan,
What can I do for you?
you know why the hound would slip out of the fortress?
What?
He slipped out of the gate.
Proof. Yeah. I wouldn't get too close to him, honestly, if I were you. He's a bit of a wild card, I would say, especially on these kinds of trips. We only take people from the Slayer Guild when it really calls for things like vampires or other things than undead. But he's what we'll say a very specialized hunter. So take that as you will.
I mean, if he wants to go out and be a lone wolf, get himself killed, I don't really gonna care. But I'm just wondering if he might interfere with the mission.
I got a feeling he'll be fine.
Okay.
He'll be probably back later tonight. Once he's figured out what's around here.
As long as he's back before we leave.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So everyone's going to
sleep.
Yep. Alrighty. So what is everyone going to sleep then?
Yeah, Blazahar had like one beer and decided, I'm just going to take a nap at this point.
Okay. So you guys go and retire. I'm going to have what is everyone's passive perception?
10.
Oh, also it begins to rain.
It's raining.
Is the
perception is
rain a problem, or is it just regular rain?
The rain's not a problem. It's just rain.
Acid rain.
Okay, but you guys have a 12 for passive.
I have a 13.
13.
Okay.
Payne, what's your passive perception, Payne?
12.
12? Okay. Ooh. Okay. You guys all hear this. Actually, I'm gonna yeah. Okay. So you guys all kind of hear this. But in the middle of the night, there is steps kind of outside pacing around the barracks that you guys are sleeping in. And it's just kind of it's just kind of just pacing. It's had like moist footsteps as it sloshes through. It's not really coming in, but it's pausing here and there, and then it just stops.
Whatever's there, please fuck off. I'm tired.
So when Blazahar said that, it stopped. Like it stopped moving, and then it made its way, and then you hear like it kind of shifts away from the barracks to the other side, and it still continues to rain. And then you hear another set of steps kind of coming along, and I'm going to roll this. Okay. So yeah, the other set of steps starts coming in, and there is and you just kind of hear some like clatter in the background, and that's all you hear for the next like 5 or so minutes. Anyone? What do you guys want to check it out, or what do you guys want to do?
Blazer Horror already told one person to fuck off because he's tired, so he don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose it's probably best to go start checking that out. I'm gonna go look around outside if I can.
Okay.
Cry if you need help.
So you're going to take a look outside?
Yep.
Okay. So as you are going outside, make a perception check. It's dark, it's raining, you can't see anything.
Oh shit. Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20?
Unnatural.
Unnatural.
So 18
Okay.
on 18 on die, and I have a +2 to wisdom. So.
Okay. That is unfortunate. But so you see okay, now you're taking a look at over all the wagons, and you see like a couple of mounds kind of laying out by them, just in the rain getting poured on. But you can't really quite make out what they are from where you are. But you see it, and it's shiny. Like there's a little bit of like a shine here and there, as the light of the torches kind of swings, like the lanterns kind of swings, and just glistens off of it.
So is it? What is it? What was over there by the carts? Or by
So
the
there's
caravan?
yeah, it's by the caravan. So it's like there's things laying about. There's about 3 or 4 of them, and they're laying there. They're still in their mount. Like it just looks like shapeless mounds to you in the rain.
Okay. I was thinking you said mounds. I was like, okay. I wasn't sure if I heard you right.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, it's a bit odd, but they don't seem to be doing anything. So he's gonna go back inside.
Oh, okay. All right. Wonderful. So
Kind
as
of odd. They had torches that were still lit in the rain. I was thinking about it, but
they had lanterns. Hanging.
lanterns.
They're enclosed. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah. Okay. So you guys make it through the rest of the night, and as you guys wake up, you hear just pounding footsteps everywhere as they're looking, and people are like kind of freaking out. You guys take a look outside of the barracks, and you see that the mounds that Zach didn't check out are bodies. And there are now, instead of the 3 that were there, there's now 5. And they are different caravan members that were dragged out and just cut down. So their throats are ripped out. They're completely just pale, sunken in. And it looks like they were drained.
Oh, so the vampires.
It did over here the vampire problem.
So, and then you see.
Tell me I told a vampire fuck off last night.
Yeah.
Well, so yeah, pretty much.
You're welcome, guys. I saved you.
Very impressive.
But however, one of the bodies though is Paladin Colette, and one of the and then in the back are some of the people that were part of the middle of the caravan.
Wasn't Colette in the fort?
Yeah, so she went out to check on it, and she got murdered.
Good
By a
riddance.
vampire?
Jesus.
I feel like the hound might be.
So what I'm hearing here is not going to check on it. Like was the play here. We keep ourselves alive out here.
But you see,
Wait, do we see the
Paladin
hound?
Victor. Huh?
Do we
Yeah,
see the
you
hound?
see him. Yeah, you see him there, but he's kind of pacing on top of the wall. And then he's kind of he's not on top of the wall, but he's going back and forth, and you see that he's kind of looking at tracks. He grabs some of the dirt and stuff, and he's just sort of pacing around the walls.
Okay.
A shame. She had such big aspirations.
Interesting choice of words.
I was gonna say that you should pick something else.
Jesus. You couldn't even tell she had armor on pretty much all the time. What do you mean?
Oh, no.
We never got that kind of description.
Like, man, if it's Opie, then you'll see it through the
Oh
armor.
goodness.
Jesus. Okay, so
Can we loot the bodies?
We have to avenge it. Justice.
no.
Wait, how
No.
nice are her hands?
They're manicured enough.
Azir,
Okay, so
leave the hands on.
look, man. The reason I know she wasn't evil is because her hands aren't as nice as the night hags. Evil bitches have nice hands.
You've met a completely different breed of evil bitches than I have.
That is rule number 6.
This young
Oh,
man
what?
has some wisdom.
Survival. Rule number 2 is
Wait.
double tap.
That's rule number. Oh no, rule number 1's cardio.
Yes, it is. How'd you know?
I've been surviving.
Azir has like his own list of zombie survival.
You mean the zombie land list? Azir follows the zombie land list.
not like to each rule to the teeth. Yes, but enjoy the little things is number 4 on his.
That's literally.
Is it number 4 on? Something?
It's one of the rules, man.
It is
I
one
know.
of the rules.
Enjoy the little things.
Anyway, so you see Paladin,
Sounds
Shepard,
more
and
like
Victor,
Oh, that's
they all
little.
get in
You
the body.
enjoy her.
Sounds more like his usual number 4 is enjoy the hands.
Yeah.
Who
No,
doesn't
that's
enjoy
why
a
you
good
can
handy?
tell. Nah, dude. Rule number 6.
When he uses a cut off hand, it doesn't feel. It feels like someone else.
This is the second corpse he's taken a particular interest in their fingernails or
I
hands.
pick up the very well preserved night hag hand and I compare it.
What? A Paladin Victor.
How are you
just,
preserving that?
the Paladin
Don't worry about
Victor
it.
just like pushes you away. It's like, what are you doing?
Looking for signs.
Signs of what? What is? Why do you have a hand in?
He's got
Why do you have
he's
a
got
hand?
finger hands.
Dude, if you touch this body, I will cut you down here.
That's big talk from a fellow that ran away from the first fight.
Big-
Say what you will, dwarf. I tell you now.
I mean, you can always try.
No
and come down, but you can't. Anyway, I am investigating the matter.
Respectfully, Paladin Victor, this is a very sensitive matter. We have a vampire problem on our hands.
Well, no shit.
Say we pack up now and we get out of here. Before, quite frankly,
Or I have
a
a
job
chance
to do.
kill a vampire.
Well, if there's
We have a job to-
vampires, you guys got garlic and silver? Because we're going to need it.
I have silver.
I have fire.
Yeah,
A
that works.
lot of fire.
garlic doesn't do anything. That's a
Boys, we're going hunting.
Why are we
You want
hunting vampire? I just want to get to the damn dragon place.
No, I
Yeah,
second that.
To add to the
Our job
collection.
here isn't to fight vampires. That's going to be a different matter later on. I say we get out of here. We start moving out while we have daylight on our side.
What's going to happen with the bodies?
We're going to burn them.
Well, if you think about it,
Can't
those
mention
vampires
vampires.
cause a bigger problem for other travelers coming through here.
You see a couple of people from the church come out and they take and pick up the bodies, and then
And
they,
wasn't she a member of your group in church?
yes, but these happen all. This kind of thing happens all the time in the dust. You burn the bodies. You don't let them become undead. Simple as that.
Such is life.
So, okay, a couple of the people from the church come out, take the bodies. The guards are still kind of on high alert. Jonah is still trying to like make heads and tails of what's going on, and he just starts getting all the caravans and rounding them up as you guys get ready to leave out for the day. all of the you see Paladin Victor, he sort of waves a sword. The gates start to open up, and Paladin Jordan starts leading on at the middle of the caravan in order to try and cover as much distance as possible. You guys head back out into the dust again.
Wonderful.
So, as you guys are going along, I'm going to start rolling encounter checks to see if you find anything. That's okay. Okay. And good. Okay. So, there's a band of skeletons that sort of start popping up as you guys are getting ready to cross the second river. Not set up like the trap, but this time these ones are just shambling along the riverside. But you guys are coming up on them. Everyone roll stealth.
10.
7.
7. What is
12.
okay?
Oh wait, let me roll.
Yep.
8. Well, 9 actually. I have a +1 to stealth.
Okay. So in a line, as you guys finish crossing this bridge, right here, this bridge is quite a bit, I guess, better made than the other bridge that you guys had seen. It's a bit wider, but you guys are going to have this river here that goes below it. Should have made this differently. My bad. And as you guys are crossing it, you guys can see the skeletons. They are running up. They do see you, so you guys do not get a surprise round because their passive perception is not. So, everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
1. Or
2.
no, on die. A total of 4, because plus 3 dex.
10 here.
Yeah. No, I guess 3.
10.
Yeah, you
Okay.
gotta remember to add your dex.
I have +1 to dex. It doesn't make much of a difference.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
Brazier, what's yours?
10.
10. Hayden, what's yours?
10.
Okay, I couldn't hear you. And then Lloyd and Blazerheart, what was yours?
Mine's
3.
4.
Okay, so Lloyd and Blaze. Okay, so these skeletons are going to go first. There is,
What did they
as you
get?
guys, 19.
Ah,
Yeah, he's got
Okay.
ready to die.
So there's about 13 of them here.
13 undeads.
Where are they? Are they in the?
They are across the bridge.
Chump
Okay.
change.
So you guys have quite a bit of distance on you, but they do see. So with their turns, they're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, and
There's
13.
13.
Okay, so they're going to go ahead and they're going to start making their way across the bridge because they saw you first. They're going to cross up to here, so that's. They're all just gonna kind of move in together here.
It's a wooden bridge, right?
It is there, but they are going to take their. They're going to shoot, so they're going to fire at you guys with their short bows, and I'm going to say 3 are going for Azir.
Fuck.
15.
So I guess we would be in front of the wagon at this point.
Okay, so Peyton, you're going to take 5 damage. 3 of them are going to shoot at Hillbill Bays. That's 14. Does that hit?
Nope.
14, 18 hits. So you take 5 damage as well.
18. I have 18 AC.
Yeah, so it hits.
Yeah, so if it matches your AC, it hits you.
Okay. So I take 5 damage.
And then 4 are going to shoot for Blazahar. That's 14, 18, and 20. So you're going to take 15 damage. Oh, wait, no, you were getting cut by 4. That's 11, so that doesn't hit. So you take 15 damage. And that's 10, so 3
Ow.
more. Yeah, 3 more are going to shoot, and that's going to be at Lloyd. That's 15 to hit. That hit. 7 doesn't hit. So you take 5 damage. Okay. Now it is up to Hillbill base.
Okay. Hillbill Bays. Leave it to me, fellas. Hillbill Bays approaches to the middle of the bridge and uses Channel Divinity, Destroy Undead.
Okay. How far? What's the difficulty rating they have to be?
Let's see. 1, 2, or lower.
So a half.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you just annihilate the encounter. So it's how many feet? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So 30 feet. You said it was 30 feet?
Yep.
Okay. So you just blew away the entire encounter. You guys are out of combat and the bridge is cleared. Bing, bang, boom.
Um,
Does it destroy
I
all
think
undead?
it's just-
If they don't make a saving throw.
Oh, what's the saving throw? Okay.
Let's
I think
see.
there's also the one skeleton's like 35 feet away from
Oh, yeah, this is like the one guy. Fair.
him.
Wisdom saving throw of 13.
Wisdom saving throw. Oh, God, they're dumb skeletons. Yeah, they have a minus.
You said there's 12 of them, right?
There's 13.
13? Just mark and just get them all on.
But,
See how many
and
die.
roll. Okay, so 13. That's 1. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 survive.
If they survive, they have to run away.
They run away?
Yep.
Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and clear all that.
Yeah, I'm working on clearing it
So
down
on
to the 5.
their next turn, they have to spend their turn running away.
Okay. So yeah, skeletons just start. That's
I guess the furthest one would not be affected.
yeah, pretty much. So these guys, okay, good. So you guys now have Azir, you're up.
Okay. Shit, I have to run this far.
Yeah, it's pretty far, pretty big bridge.
I mean, I
This
guess
is
I'll
like
just-
this is a long bridge.
Yeah, that's not. I guess I'll just run up here. That's all I can do.
Okay. And now it's Lloyd and Lloyd. Yep. Zach.
Zach?
I can move here. Sorry, I was just looking at how far I can move the token. And then I guess I'm just gonna shoot at shoot at them with Eldritch Blast. So
Okay. Go ahead, shoot.
wait, 2 shots over there. First one is 19 on die to hit. So that probably hits. And then the second one is 14 plus 7 is a 21 to hit. So
So it is how much?
what's it?
How much damage?
Damage is gonna be plus 4, 7 for the first one, and
7.
9 for the second.
Okay. So that's 16. Okay, so we're gonna say that you hit the one who is closest to you. We're going to name them. Can I get 1 through 5 on these guys? And I'm just going to have Blazehar go.
Actually, fuck, I didn't say this in my turn. I was gonna cast Protection Against Good and Evil.
Unfortunate.
Okay,
Okay.
so Blazehar is going to move up next to Lloyd and also cast Eldritch Blast. He has 2 beams as well.
Okay.
And he'll go ahead and cast it 1 and 2. So
Alrighty.
You can target the same one with them too.
Zach, quick question about spells. Do you add proficiency bonus and the scaling for the hit?
You add proficiency bonus to like to hit, not for damage though. So seeing whether or not you actually hit them.
Okay. Where do I add my wisdom modifier?
Hmm?
Where do I add the wisdom modifier? Or is that the proficiency bonus?
So for a spellcasting one, you should have a spell attack bonus on your spellcasting sheet, which is your wisdom plus your spellcasting, or wisdom plus proficiency, or wisdom modifier plus proficiency bonus.
The modifier is
So-
based off the stat you use for spellcasting, correct?
Yes.
So like for us, it would be our
So
charisma plus our proficiency bonus to add
Yes.
to our attack bonus.
And that's for hitting.
And that's the hit.
I've been doing this wrong the whole time.
Spells, generally speaking, don't have stat bonuses to damage. Warlock's Eldritch Blast is a special case because we have an invocation that lets us add our charisma modifier.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah, we're gonna target 1 and 2 with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
It's gonna be 11 on the first roll and 19 on the second roll.
Okay, second one hits, so you're going to hit number 2. What? Roll the damage.
Damage is just gonna be 5 damage.
5? Okay, that's good. And now we're going to say Jonah is going to be part of your party because he's replacing Justin today. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to well, he's pretty much out of action. He can't really get closer. Okay. And go ahead. Actually, skeletons. Skeleton turns. So they're going to see. Oh, they have to run away, don't they?
Yep.
1 through 4 do. 5, I think, is in the clear.
Okay. So we're going to just say that he runs 5, 10, 15.
And they have to run for a minute, which I guess is a few turns.
So yeah, it's 6 turns.
So we're going to say they all just
Sorry,
run this way.
Sorry, no, that's 10 turns.
Yeah, it's 10 turns. Okay.
Jeez.
So then number 5 is just going to shoot at you with a bow, and he is going to shoot at Chase for 11. That doesn't hit. So he just over. Now go ahead, Illuvaze, you're up.
Illuvaze is going to cast Sacred Flame at number 5.
All right. Roll hit. Or is there a roll hit?
It's a save roll.
Okay. What's the save?
It's a dexterity save of, I guess, a 14.
Okay, he got a 1. What happened?
He takes 2d8s.
All right, roll the damage.
Damage.
10 damage. Okay, cool. So now it is Azir's turn.
I'm gonna cast Protection Against Good and Evil, and I guess I'm just gonna keep running.
Alrighty.
Actually, I'll throw. No. All right, go.
Okay. Lloyd, go ahead.
Okay. 2, 3. Okay. And then I'm just gonna keep firing Eldritch Blast, try to knock these skeletons out.
All right, go ahead.
So that is 18 plus 7 to hit, and then 13 plus 7 hit. So I've got an unnatural 20 and then a 25 to hit.
Yeah. Okay. So that hits.
So that's going to be 12 damage for the first hit and another 12 for the second. Damn.
Okay.
Wow.
You're just hitting the one who's. Which one are you hitting? Just number 5.
Yeah, number 5 is closest. So that's going to be 24 force damage.
Okay. Yeah. He just gets blown away. He's completely dead. So, because you guys are pretty much at. These guys have to run away for the next minute. I'm not going to make you chase them down because they're literally.
I can keep shooting them until they get at least over 300 feet away from me.
Did you get Eldritch Spear? Hell yeah.
Yes, I grabbed Eldritch Spear. So my Eldritch Blast has a range of 300 feet.
Okay, I'll let you roll if you want to.
You
But-
can give me that too.
let me see if I can hit them before they run away any further, and if they get away further, I'll just let them go. So yeah, 1 and 3 or whatever. We got that's gonna be 22 on the first one, and another 22.
That hits.
So damage is going to be 4 damage on the first roll. That sucks. And then 9 damage on the second one.
Okay, so you want to do 13 damage total? To 1
Yeah.
or to who you hit?
I will do 13 damage total to 1.
So you just blow apart this guy. Okay, so yeah, you just blew apart the one that was the weakest at the top, and he is blown apart. So you see Jonah just kind of call out to you guys like, hey, we'll let the paladins deal with them. It's not us. It's fine.
Hilbabaze is gonna grab 2 of the dead skeleton's corpses and put them in his bag.
Your bag?
Yes.
Just a pile of bones.
For later use.
Okay. You gotta. Okay, how big is the bag?
How big are the bones?
They're humans, like they're human size, like they're human bones. So I guess you could kind of pull them apart, and Jonah's just kind of watching, like, what the fuck are you doing?
Lloyd's watching like, what the fuck are you doing?
It's for later use, fellas. Don't worry.
What are you using?
That's
Yeah,
what
kinda
I
worried
tell
about it. What are
myself
you,
too, but you know.
You're a cleric, aren't you?
Well, yeah.
Okay. You got any necklaces on or anything? Chains?
No.
There's a
No?
surprising amount of necromancy spells available to clerics.
No pendants, anything like that?
Nothing like that, fella.
Look, Jonah, he is entirely legal in his matters. He is a lawyer, after all.
Fair enough. Okay. All right. Let's go. So you guys continue on. It starts getting to the late afternoon. Roll, and you're good. So you guys make camp, and you guys have made it onto the second and third days, no problem. And then you guys start getting onto the fourth day. And as the fourth day starts coming up, I need everyone to roll me a perception check. Just because you guys are now back on, because you guys are
16.
now the ones who are back on watch.
I've got an 11.
An 11?
16.
Okay.
18.
32.
Let me roll.
63.
Okay. So,
19.
kind of coming down the road, you guys see another wagon starting to approach you all. This
Going the
wagon
same way or the opposite way of us?
approaching,
Ah.
approaching,
Why have I rolled
coming from where you
3?
guys are, I guess, going. And they are about 200 feet away. Jonah just sort of, kind of leaning back and forth, trying to get a better view on them. Starts like going off the road to the right as you guys are kind of passing dilapidated farmlands and decrepit crop fields. And he's just sort of trying to get an eye of what these are. And what were your perception rolls?
I rolled 19.
18.
19. Okay. So that's fine. You guys see that the figures are humanoid as they are coming up. A couple of them are sitting on the wagons. There are about 3 wagons in total that you guys can see with this caravan coming up. What do y'all do?
They're just travelers, right? Nothing we would need to worry about.
Actually,
Can
real
anyone-
quick, I'm going to call down my bird.
Okay.
And then write a message on it saying vampire nest en route to like the Fort Meade. I'm gonna send it off to Shows and Core.
Okay. That's fine. All right. So they are okay. So the message you sent off that message. The caravan is now approaching. They're within about 200 feet of you now, and they
Okay.
kind of as they are getting closer, they kind of clock you guys too, because you guys had the sun kind of to your back, so it was a little harder for them to see.
Yeah.
So
Do they look
they,
sus?
however,
Do they look sus?
they haven't done anything that makes them look like they're trying to get ready for y'all, but a couple of people have moved into position.
Couple of paladins
Just in
have.
case.
Wait, paladins? You say they suck?
So I said people.
Oh, okay. So they're just people.
So a couple of people have moved into positions, and they're just getting kind of like lined up for a deal as you guys are starting to approach. You guys are now within about 100 feet of them.
Hilvabaze is going to use thaumaturgy to make his voice loud. Howdy,
Don't-
fellas, just
don't do
passing
that.
through.
Don't do that. Oh, we're in the middle of the dust, and you just.
It's
Okay,
not.
I'm going to roll an encounter real quick.
They're already within 100 feet.
Yeah, no, but you are shouting in the dust.
Yeah.
So, okay. You see them like actually jump a little bit. They jump back and they're like, you see them throwing their hands down. Jonah like claps me on the shoulder, like, do not do that, please.
Don't touch me, you bitch.
Listen here, buddy. I don't care what my job is or what you're doing here. Do not shout in the dust like that again.
For someone who's been around so long, you search
Really?
on seems
Yeah.
to know much about the concept of traveling through the dust.
He said, I don't know much because I'm a youngster.
Now, okay. So, the caravan is getting closer now. They have just kind of started to pass up on you guys, and they so they definitely looking. They're people, right? So you see a handful of dragonborn on the carts. You see uh, the horses to the front of it, and
I
they
think Jeffrey
are.
isn't here.
Well, he is here. He's in the back. But there are about They're about 3 wagons deep. They are lined up with horses, and they are traveling with a mercenary party. A bunch of them are actually dressed very much like Jonah is. But however, there are no paladins in this group. One of them does have an amulet, from what you can see, and he's riding on top of the wagon in the center.
Hello,
Alright.
kinsman.
Wait, are they a merchant party?
Hmm?
They a merchant party?
From what you can tell, they are definitely carrying different wares and trunks and things like that.
Ooh.
What kind of wares are they carrying?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff are they carrying? They are carrying reagents, such as magical
Reagents.
tool like items. They're carrying clothes, and they are also carrying things like rations.
Ah.
But essentially, a lot of it is more produce from Shozan-Kor, as it being one of like the bigger powerhouse cities of the country. They're trying to transfer and like send out food to different places. A lot of them, however, also are carrying. You can tell that with the storage that they have on them, they are also carrying medicine in the back rear wagon. So, as you guys kind of clock this, one of the plate, one of the dragonborn who are like clad in plate comes up to Blazahar. He claps him on the shoulder. It's like, well met, brother. How are you doing today?
Hello, kinsman. It has been a long day. Are you heading to Fort Meade?
We are probably going to be passing by there soon, but
Be wary. We just left, and a few paladins were killed by vampires.
no kidding. Wow, what a shame. Your party is
Indeed.
faring well, though. Otherwise,
For the most part.
Besides our
Good.
paladins, yeah, we're just fine.
Alan
Yeah.
suck.
we don't really put a whole lot of trust in paladins and Shozan-Kor.
Yeah,
Church,
well, this is my place to be then.
You're a cleric.
That is a little strange. You are a cleric, aren't you?
Somewhat.
It's a long story, and the paladins
Well.
that have tried to help us ended up needing to be saved by us.
Quite unfortunate. Well, hopefully you find better company in Shozan-Kor next time you guys decide to travel. And he hands you a little, like a business card, that says that is kind of like the same mark that Jonah has, and it is for the Slayer Guild.
Many
My
thanks,
brother's back.
kinsman.
My brothers at the guild will treat you well. Much better than I would hope that any paladin caravan. No offense, as he's looking over your
Give
guys'
them
shoulder.
all the offense you want to give, fella.
I wouldn't want to damage any possible relationships. Not exactly a smart business venture when you are trying to find people that to be
Understandable.
ferried to the dust. So, anyway, I will be off. What were your names again?
Blazahar.
Lazar. Wait. What? You
I
went
take it
to
you have heard of me.
Did you go to the college?
Most infamously, yes.
Strange people you meet in the dust. All right. He just kind of walks past you and just
All right.
and goes up and he shakes Lloyd's hand. My name is
Kinsman, wait.
Dragor. My name is Dragor.
Call me Lloyd. Lloyd Fairview.
Lloyd.
Well met.
You said his name was Dragor?
Yeah.
Dragor,
Yes.
is the old Grandmaster still at the Academy?
I don't really handle the business of the academies. I'm not a scholar. You just
Very
happen
well.
to make particular news in the city.
Yes, I am well aware of why.
Hope so, seeing as yeah. Anyway, so he moves to the back. He kind of passes by. Jonah meets up with the other. He shakes Jonah's hands. They just nod at each other. He keeps on going. He introduces himself, hands out a bunch of business cards to some of the other caravans, and then he meets back up, gets back on the wagon, and you guys start making your way. But he does give you a minute if you guys want to check out what his wares are.
These are how I'll take a look.
Okay. So, well, it's not his wares; it's the merchants. They have, or you could possibly sell things here as well if you needed to. But they have, in terms of like say magic items, they have a um, in the medicine cabinet, they have a golden needle, and this golden needle cures disease, is what they're kind of like offering it out to. However, it does have a breaking point. So how this needle would work is that you would roll it, and it could cure a disease, but you would have to roll a d20, and if you get a 5 or less, it shatters. They have other healing potions, silvering potions, cure disease potions, things like that.
Nothing I really need right now.
Okay.
Dragon, I have another question for you.
Sure. What can I do for you?
What exactly do you know about me?
You were excommunicated from the college after
That's
your
all?
incident. As far as I know, yes.
All right,
Why?
we'll leave
Did
it
I
at
know
that
something
then.
else?
No, we'll leave it at that.
Word of advice: try not to make yourself seem suspicious. That's
Wait, what? Your
word of
valuable
advice.
advice.
Word of advice: try not to be so suspicious. Then. Good
I
luck
just
to you
wanted
all.
to know who knew my story.
Fair enough. So he packs up. He gets back into. He kind of rounds up the wagon, and he rolls out. Jonah kind of leans over to you guys and whispers. Jonah is one of the Dragor is one of the uh, top members of the Slayer Guild. He leads the part of the VIP parties and some of the inner circle. However, he is not my direct commander. So, anyway, you guys continue on, and as you guys are running through, I'm going to roll a stealth check. 1, 8. Okay. Okay. So you guys, with your passive perceptions, you guys kind of just notice off to the side that there are a bunch of things kind of chilling out. Not chilling out. They're moving over the farmlands as they kind of start. You guys realize you're being circled by something. Jonah starts kind of clocking them and sort of waving his sword around. It's like little signals, and the caravan starts getting sort of ready as you guys continue to march on. But these things are definitely sticking to tree lines. So,
How many more days until we reach Shozan Core?
a day and a half, give or take. This is quite worrisome. Are any of y'all carrying anything?
Such as
Meat in particular? Rations? Are your rations dried or are they moist?
When they're always moist.
Would I imagine most rations would be dried for longevity purposes.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. But no one picked up anything. He starts going through like the back of the caravans and he's looking through everyone's bags and stuff.
my rations are incredibly dry.
Wonderful. So he starts looking through, and as he's looking through, he pulls out like
Does he hear any new hands?
Yeah.
You think I would let those things loose?
He looks up and he sees he goes to his ear and he's like, Can I search your bag?
Yes.
Okay. So he looks through it. He kind of notices the hand, a couple of other random ass things that Ezra's kind of picked up. What do you? What? I don't want to know.
Always
What
be
you
We
prepared.
don't question it either.
Okay. But he goes to one person in the behind them, and they do have like a hunk of like a blood of a lamb's leg, and he takes that. He's like, I'm throwing this out now, and he just hucks it. Okay, we need to move. Go, 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 go! Everyone, go! Double time. As he's like telling the paladins that, hey, we're being tracked right now. So, what do you guys want to do then?
Just keep sitting on the wagon and go.
I was,
Because
I'm,
what
I'm
we've
on
been
like,
doing.
I'm on like art. Like, I don't know what we can do aside from tell the horses to move, but they already were moving. It's not like
Okay.
we were just sitting here.
Okay. All right. So, you guys don't see this one coming, but as you are, as you guys are rolling along, something you hear this at the very last second just crashes into. I'm going to roll a, and that is going to be Azir. So this is going to get advantage.
Why are there a
Uh,
bunch of busty
hmm?
Asians?
What? Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
don't worry about that.
Okay, so this is going to be a sneak attack.
Right.
That will be a 6. That's 21 to hit. You are going to take. Actually, so this is double damage.
Oh, this is
It's
another attack.
Huh?
It's another encounter.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep. So 2, 3,
Great.
4, 2, 4, 8, 7, 16. So Peyton, you're going to take 16 as like this feral beast just sort of pops out. Just sort of pops out of the out of like the woodworks, slams into you, knocks you over, and it takes It takes 2 swings at you, which are going to be for double damage because it's sneak attack, and it gets a 15 doesn't hit you.
no.
Okay, so the second time does not. The second time doesn't hit you, and you see other ones from the woodwork start running out, and they are just full on charging at you. And you just see 3 of these pale, ghastly figures and running out on all fours, just straight beelining it across the field to you. So that was the only one who got the stealth roll because he snuck up on you guys. Go ahead,
Attack
everyone,
creature?
roll initiative.
Do I know what kind of creatures they are?
16.
Five.
You'll figure it out here in a second.
20.
Okay, so Azir, what did Lloyd get?
16.
16. Bill Vase, what'd you get?
11.
11. And Blazehar, what'd you get?
5.
And we're gonna say right here, 2, that. 2 is going to be 2 and 3. As you guys see, these 3 things just start charging across the field. You guys are just going to be engaged by it. And now I'm going to roll. Okay. Okay, so first up is going to be the same one that just attacked Peyton. He is going to try and do a. He's
Fuck
going to
that.
try and grapple you.
Fuck that. I cast shield.
Make an opposed strength check.
He's gonna try and grapple me.
Yeah, he's going to
Does
try
he
and
have to?
grapple you.
Does he have to roll a hit for that?
Well, right, it's just a
It's
strength
an
check.
opposed strength check.
You walked into the wrong room, actually. 18.
18? Okay, so you managed to pass that. So he just runs straight up to you, tries to grab you. He doesn't. You get out of his grasp, and I'm going to say that was just one of his actions. So he's going to just make claw attacks then. So that is a 8 doesn't hit. 9 doesn't hit either. He swings twice, misses both, and now we are going to go to Azir. You're up.
Do we know what kind of beasts they are?
They are, yeah. You just see Jonah just like vampires, and he's
Fuck yeah.
so he is going to as
Wait.
like his reaction. You see he smashes one of those bottles onto his short sword, and he's just getting ready.
Am I able to smash the bottle on mine?
Yeah, you can take
Okay.
that bonus action to do that.
Okay. Do you take a bonus action to like slather it on my axe?
Okay.
As he just goes, fuck yeah.
Okay.
And then I am going to swing at like the neck of the one next to me.
Okay. Roll your hit.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. That hits. Go ahead. Roll
Yep.
damage.
And then the second attack, 16.
Okay. 16 damage.
No, 16 to hit
Oh.
on my second attack.
Yeah, that hits.
Or what does the silver thing do to it? Do I do
It
extra
just makes
damage?
it so you can. It just makes it so you can hurt them.
I can't hurt them otherwise?
No, unless you hit him with magic.
Oh. Okay.
A lot of creatures are resistant to any sort of like non-magical sources of damage.
5. So I used
Roll your damage.
I know I have to do the extra D8. I'm reading the effect of the booming blade again. Alright, extra D8 thunder damage. This target takes just okay, so that's a D8. It's another D8. So that's 8 plus 5, 13. One more D8. 16 plus 4, 20.
20 total damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you singed him a little bit. He's definitely not feeling too good after that one. But now we're going to go to the second vampire. He is going to run up, and he is actually going to take a swing at Adam. He's going to just try and grab Adam and just straight goes for him. That's a 4. So he's going to roll. That's 11, and Adam is going to roll a 14. So this vampire goes to try and just tackle Adam. He kicks it off, and he manages to like wrestle himself away from it, kicks it off, and it's going to take a couple of swings at him. That's going to hit. That's 21. That's 2. He's going to take 16 damage. So Adam pretty much almost loses his arm right there. Now we're going to look at Lloyd. You're up.
Alrighty. Lloyd is. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna try cast Hold Person on Vampire 2.
Okay.
Does Hold Person work on undeads? Yes, they're not technically humanoids.
They are actually human. They're more
okay.
bestial, but they are humanoid.
Okay. In that case, he's got. I think it's a wisdom. Yeah, you gotta make a wisdom save.
Okay. What's the save?
15.
Okay, he got a 4.
Okay, well, he is then paralyzed.
Okay. So that one's paralyzed.
And so he can make that wisdom save again at the beginning of each of his turns.
Gotcha.
If he succeeds, he breaks free of it. If he doesn't, he stays paralyzed.
Wonderful.
So it should be easy to target that one because, yeah.
Okay.
Fun fact: any melee attacks against something is paralyzed or in this fashion are critical if they hit.
Say that again.
Creatures that are paralyzed when they take melee attacks, the hits are automatically critical.
Wonderful. Okay, good to know. So that is
not a guaranteed hit. Just to clarify, they're just if
Gotcha.
they do hit.
okay. Sounds good. Lloyd. Now that is Hillbill base. You're up.
Chase?
Yeah, I'm here. Hillbill Base is going to use
Does
Sacred
attack rolls
Flame
against?
Okay.
on the one that's closest to him.
So number 1 or yeah, I'm assuming 1 then.
I was reading something. Who has already been hit?
That's been Adam and Azir. They've been hit.
Have we done any damage to them yet?
The Vampire 1.
Vampire 1 is going to get a Sacred Flame to the dome.
Okay. All right. What's the save?
Dexterity of 14.
Okay. He got an 8. So
Okay.
how much damage do you take?
6.
6 damage.
Yep.
Okay. He is going to. That definitely hurt him. But
It is radiant damage too, so if there's any...
he doesn't have. No, he doesn't have taking any extra damage from that actually.
Okay. That's all Hillbill
So-
is.
Okay. Now this is going to be Jonah. Jonah is going to swing around, see Vampire 3 going, and he is actually going to just straight up charge the thing. So he's going to do 19. He runs, so 5, 10, 15, 20. We're going to say he's right about there, trying to kind of block this one off, and he's going to take a swing with his short sword here. He is going to hit. He's going to hit. He does 6 damage there. And he gets a plus dex. So he gets a 16. That hits as well. 6. That's 8. So he's going to do 14 damage. He's going to do 14 damage to Vampire 3. Okay. And that's going to be his turn. Now, Blazahar, you are up.
Alright, Blazar's going to cast both beams of Eldritch Blast to Vampire 3.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll your hit.
So that's going to be 21 on the first,
That hits.
and 8 on the second.
Okay. That doesn't hit. So 1 hits.
Alright, so we'll just roll 1, and that's going to be 12 damage.
12 damage to 3. That's good. All right. Now we're going to go back to the this vampire. He's going to just kind of reeling from the attacks that he did. He's going to also try and grab him, though. Let's just get, let's say 12. Jonah is going to do an opposed. He gets a 12. They break even. I guess, let's roll. Vampire got a 14. Jonah got a natural 20. So Jonah kicks off this vampire, stops him. The vampire is going to go ahead and swing his claws. 17, that hit. The other one does not hit, so he's going to take 8 damage. Okay. And now we're going to look at Vampire 1. Vampire 1 is going to try and grab Lloyd with an opposed strength check.
Ooh. All right. You always got a 4.
You got a 4. Okay, so this vampire grabs you. He is going to grab you, and he is going to have you do. Let's see. So now you are grappled, so you just can't run away from him. He is going to hit you for 6 piercing damage, and then 7 necrotic damage. So that is a total of 13. And now your maximum hit points are reduced by that. Actually, I'll roll 2d6. 3.
And the 7 from the necrotic is also to my maximum.
Yep. So your max hit points are now reduced until your next long rest. So you are now going to take another claw attack. He got a natural 20, but he does not crit. So he is going to just hit you for 8. So
Right.
another 8 damage. Next is going to be
So I have to
Azir.
make a con save to see if I keep up hold person. I succeeded. Okay.
Wonderful.
I'm going to cast protection against good and evil, as always. And then attack that vampire. 18. This one. the
18.
one
Which
right
one? Number
above me.
1.
Yeah. I am
Okay.
like right there.
All right.
And then I do 9 damage.
So you do 1 attack.
Wait, sorry, I do 11 damage. I can only do
Yeah,
one
what
attack.
was-
Cast protection against good and evil.
Yeah. What was your roll? What'd you?
What was my
Roll.
damage?
No. What was your roll? You didn't roll your attack.
18.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, 18.
Okay. So how much damage? It was 11.
Yeah.
Okay. So that guy goes down.
Actually, as a clock, never mind. I was gonna say as a bonus action, kind of like try and smother holy water on its face.
Sure. I guess. Yeah, you could do that.
What's the roll for that?
You're just going to throw a. You're just going to roll with dexterity to throw it at them.
19.
19. That hits. So go ahead and just roll a d4 plus 2. We'll say
6.
6. Okay. You got max damage out of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Wonderful. All right. So that is Vampire 2's number turn. He's going to make his wisdom save. It was a wisdom saving throw. Zach.
Hmm.
It's a wisdom saving
Oh.
throw.
Yeah, he's gonna beat a 15. That's a spell save
15?
DC.
Okay. So he is still restrained. He's stuck. He is going to have. All right. He's going to be stuck there. So that's the end of his turn. Lloyd, you are up.
Great. Let's see. I probably want to try to get out of the grasp of this vampire here. But I'm not gonna be able to overpower him. So, I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on Vampire 1.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
So now he has to make a wisdom.
You have to make a concentration save for the other vampire, don't you?
No, only if the. So I can't cast other spells that require concentration, and then I have to make a con save if I take damage.
Okay, gotcha.
And yes, so there's like 3 things to make you lose concentration.
All right. So,
But apparently, others are like just casting spells that, won't take an action. They don't require it. Okay,
you
so
cast Dissonant Whispers. He got a 14.
14. So he fails. So that is what I think was 5d6 damage last I checked for level 3. It has balance right now. Yeah. Okay. So it says you need to take 5d6 psychic damage. So
Okay, cool.
nice. That's gonna be 10 plus 6 plus 4. That's gonna be 20 psychic damage, and
Okay.
he has to run away from me.
On his turn, then.
Yeah. So
Okay,
let's
wonderful.
see. Available to must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far away as speed allows from you. If the creature doesn't move, obviously in dangerous ground.
Awesome. So.
Oh, okay. So it's not on his turn. He has got to use his reaction. He can move as far as his speed will allow away from me.
Oh, so he has to move now.
Yeah.
Okay, so he can move 30. So that would be there. Yeah. Right. Awesome. Okay, so that'll be he'll be your up.
Yeah. Can I still move in my turn?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I'm gonna move over here next to Vampire too. That I
But yeah.
paralyzed.
But yeah, so as you cast you cast Dissonant Whispers, your eyes just sort of glow, they flame, and you whisper just the absolute horrors of a vampire. Obviously, crazy that they're afraid of anything. He lets go of
The
you,
sun will
completely
wake you
detaches
up.
from you. Exactly. He has like a whole Nosferatu moment where he's just absolutely afraid that you are the sun, and he just full tilts away from you and sprints back into the field. So now we are going to go to.
I told him a little bit about the space snake, and he didn't want any.
Yeah, he like put the snake. It's like, wow, I was afraid of the sun. Now I'm afraid of everything. So now we're going to take a look at Hilbobays. You are up.
Hobo Bays is going to use his Glamour Weave to make him appear like the rising sun.
Okay.
And then cast Sacred Flame on
Okay.
Vampire 1.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna have. Fair enough. So Glamour Weave, Hilbobays looks like the sun. It starts emulating more of a cleric every day, looking more cleric-like than even the most powerful of them. And you're gonna cast Sacred Flame. So I have to make a Dex saving throw.
Yep. 14.
Okay. He got a 4. So go ahead and roll your damage. Or how much damage?
8 damage.
8 damage to number 2. Okay.
That was at number 1.
Number 1. Okay. So he's kind of across the wagon, so you're gonna have to move toward him in order to be able to see because you're not line of sight. Or does it require sight?
I'm guessing it requires sight because it doesn't say it doesn't.
Okay. So we're gonna say sight. You're going to be in there, and he's going to take 8 damage. Okay. He's looking pretty fucked up. He is not having a good time seeing as a bunch of people just started whacking on him. So we are going to now go to Jonah. Jonah is going to take another swing at this vampire. He's going to swing twice. That's an 11. Don't hit. That is another 11. So Jonah takes 2 swings. Vampire dodges under each of the swings and just starts batting away his sword. And then he's going to do a bonus action. He's going to take a health potion. How much is a health potion again? Is it D4?
Wait, the vampire went away from me?
Regular health potion is a 1d4 plus 1.
1. Okay, so he gets 5 back.
I missed the opportunity attack on the vampire.
So you are now going to
No.
hmm.
Did the vampire move away from me the turn after I attacked it?
something like that. He was grappled onto Lloyd,
And then
got
he
feared. And then he got feared. So yes, what happened?
Okay. He would take
Oh.
2d8 from.
I mean, did you call it?
Oh no, booming blade.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
Yeah, it's an actual effect.
its
okay.
effect is if it moves at least 5 feet after taking that hit, it takes the second half of that damage.
Okay, so it's not like he just missed something. This should have already happened.
Yeah.
Okay, so how much? Roll your damage.
Okay, it's 2d8. 7 plus 4, 11.
11. Okay, so booming blade makes this thing just absolutely. It explodes. So this vampire, as it starts to run away, booming blade takes effect. He explodes all over the rest of the field, and this vampire is dead. Okay, so that leaves us with Jonah. Just went Blazehar. You were up.
Blazehar is just going to cast Eldritch Blast against Vampire 3 again. Both beams directed on the 1. It's going to be a 17 for the first roll. And it's going to be a 12 for the second roll. Do those both hit?
One of them hits. 17.
Okay. And it's going to be 13 damage.
13?
From the
Okay.
1. Yep.
So he is none too happy about that. He's looking okay, though. However, he is going to now try and grab onto... actually, with him being kind of upset about that, he's going to take the opportunity attack, and he's going to charge Costa. So he's going to sprint past. He's going to take an opportunity attack. Jonah hits, does a D6. 3, that's 8. He's going to take 8 damage, 35. He's going to sprint after Costa. Costa, you're going to have to make a strength saving throw here.
Oh, that was an unfortunate roll. That's a 6, including my
okay.
strength
So
modifier.
he grabs you. He bites you. You are going to take the 13 damage of necrotic. Well, you're
13
going to take no,
necrotic
sorry, 7.
damage?
So no, you're going to take 7
Oh.
necrotic, 6 piercing. So it's 7. So your max health points are going to be reduced, and you are just going to take a flat 6 damage.
Alright, so hang on, let me... So 7 points are reduced from my max health, correct?
Yes.
Alright, so that's after there. I'm just going to write that down there. And how much damage do I take overall? 13?
Yes.
Okay, and I'm going to react with Hellish Rebuke on that vampire.
Yeah, go for it. Roll. What's his? It's a wisdom saving throw, right?
Hellish Rebuke is... Let me pull it up here. It is a dexterity saving throw. And the save would be 14.
Okay, he got a 13, so that hits. So you hit him.
Alright, so that's... and as a level 3, that's going to be 3d10 of damage.
Okay. Roll hit or roll damage.
So that's going to be 17 damage.
17. Okay. Yeah, that definitely hurts. Um, okay.
Man, not dead yet.
Nope. Not dead.
He just took 30 damage.
Okay. Now, so he. Oh yeah, he's also going to take another swing. And that is a 10. That doesn't hit. 10 doesn't. Okay.
10 does not hit me now.
All right, and now we're up to Azir. You're up.
Time to kill more monsters.
Oh, wait.
I don't have much
Actually,
time.
no, wait. It's not my turn anymore. Never mind.
Was a 16
Hmm?
to hit on the vampire over next to Zach.
Okay, so yeah, that hits.
Okay, that's my blundering blade. Or sorry, the blade thing. So it's 3d8. Oh wait, no, I have an extra attack. Roll a hit again. 23.
23 damage.
No, just 23 to hit on my second attack.
Okay, that hits.
So 3 plus 3 plus 8. 13. No, 3 plus 14 plus. Okay, roll a 1 then. 15 plus 4.
So 19.
Yeah.
And these are melee attacks.
Yeah.
Okay, so double that.
Huh?
Because he is still pacified. So Zach has a thing on him that'll double any melee damage.
Oh
Yeah,
shit,
so
mate. that's
he's paralyzed, which means any melee attacks against any attack within 5 feet of him has advantage on him. He can't move or talk or basically do anything except take the checks to get out of this on his turn. Automatically fails strength or dex checks. It's a shitty position to be in.
38 damage.
38 damage.
Yeah. And I say this is the silver lining.
Yeah, that was literally the first time he's been hit, and he just yeah, fucking Christ, that hurt a lot. Okay, so Vampire 2 is going to try and make his Wisdom saving throw, and he gets out. So he is out now. He is going to take his. He's going to try and grab Adam again because he smells all the blood that's coming off of him. He grabs, makes a 14, and he does grab him. And he's going to bite him. Adam gets grabbed. The vampire grabs onto him, bites, rips out his throat, and Adam is dead. Just straight up, he gets drained. His hit points go down to 0, and Adam just dies. So he throws the body away. Now he's going to take a swing at Lloyd. Oh wait.
Yeah.
Did he take radiant damage last turn?
Not
He's
that
going
one.
to get. Yeah. So he takes. So he's going to get another 10 hit points back for that.
I think attack action this guy has is
He has 2.
it's well yeah, but it takes but making the check to get out of the thing is his action. So
Oh, it is? Okay, so all right, so then he just kills Adam and then he regenerates from that. But he is broken out now.
So like when things have multi attack, it's usually when they have the attack action to take multiple swings instead of just having multiple actions per turn.
I see. Okay. Now that is his turn, and now Lloyd, you are up.
Right. Now I back away. That's it. All right.
Looks like you need a new business partner, fella.
It would seem so.
Hope he didn't cost too
well,
much.
Let's see. So, yes, I'm just gonna have to deal with the rolling at disadvantage for Eldritch Blast because I really don't want to invoke an attack of opportunity right now. So, first bolts. Damn, rolled 2 dice. One's a 1, the other's a 20.
Damn.
Okay.
Fucker's dead.
And then the second attack is a 3 plus 7 is like a 10. So that's
10 damage.
No. On die.
Oh, okay. That's unfortunate.
As I said I had no roll disadvantage because I'm within melee range of this guy. The plan was he was paralyzed, so the advantage within 5 feet. The advantage on attack rolls against him would negate my debuff for melee range.
Gotcha. Okay. So now that is Hillbill base.
This guy not dead?
These are very strong vampires, apparently. I've done over 40 damage to one of them. Or Vampire 3 is taking over 40 damage, and he is still kicking. And I'm about to fuck him up on my next turn.
How much longer do we have on this session?
Fairly soon. Once this encounter's over, pretty much.
Hilbo Bay's gonna keep it classy. He's just gonna use Sacred Flame on Vampire 2.
Okay. Roll. So that means his next turn he won't regenerate. So go ahead and roll. He needs to do a dex saving throw. He gets a 17.
Oh, he saves.
He saves. Okay. Is that it? You don't have multi attack, do you?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Unless
now,
he's scared of my sunrise clothing.
Yeah, not in particular. It's not damaging him. So Jonah is going to turn around. He is going to sprint at Vampire 3. He's going to take 2 swings at him. That hits, and that hits. So roll 6, and that is a 7. So that is 13. This guy takes 13. He's also actually going to take a bonus action to throw holy water as well. So he's going to roll for his dex. That's a 4. That's a 3. So he tries to splash him. The vampire gets a 1, but it's a dex, so they just got to roll again. 11 for Jonah, 8 for the vampire. Okay. Jonah hits him for another d4. D4 plus 1. That's 2. That's 3. So that stops him from regenerating on the next turn. And he is going to... Okay. Vampire 3 is pretty much on death's door. He is just barely hanging. He's barely standing. Now we're going to go to Blazehar. You're up.
Blazehar is going to use Shocking Grasp on the vampire in front of him.
Mhm.
That's a cantrip. So, let's see here. That's going to be an unnatural 20.
Okay, that hits. Super hits.
And that's 2d8 of damage.
2d8?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's impossible for you to not kill him. Go ahead and finish him.
I just reach out, grab his face, and electrocute the fuck out of him.
Okay, so you guys can basically see like blood and steam coming out of that thing's ears. Its eyes are pretty much popping out of its head as it rolls into the back, and all of its veins are just completely tense. Its muscles, all the sinewy, tendons you can see going throughout its body as it just shocks to death as Blazehar puts it to the ground.
Oh.
Are you sure you're not a Tempest Cleric?
I'm so dumb.
So
I forgot the Hold Person has a thing for high level spell. I'll have to remember that next time I cast Hold Person.
Okay, so that is now dead. So he doesn't get obviously doesn't get a turn.
Oh, and actually, can I use a bonus action and drink a potion?
Yes, that's fine.
Cool. So let me adjust this down to 1 health potion, and then that's going to be
A D4 plus 2, I think.
D4 plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's 3 points, but you know, it's something.
Alrighty. So you guys now, or it's back up to the top. That's a 0.
I hit it.
Okay. Yep.
I think it's safe to say a 27 hits.
Yeah.
Sorry, not 27. God, 25.
25 hits. Okay.
All right. And then let me hit it one more time.
Okay.
Do.
Go ahead.
Is this guy looking bruised up?
He's actually been he hasn't been hit very much. Actually.
Okay, good, because that was a natural 20.
Good. Okay. Yeah. Roll. Crit.
Eat shit. Don't forget that fucking what god, booming blade. God damn it. Actually, I'm gonna make that a green flame blade just because the fact it's fire.
Okay.
CD8. 7. 7.
7.
7, 7, 14, double that,
28.
28. And then don't forget my extra attack. Oh wait, no, I don't think would I double the damage of my green flame blade when I crit on?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Let's see, plus my modifier, 4, 28, 31. Plus one more D8. That was a 1, so fuck, how much was that? It was 32, 33?
33 total or 33 damage again?
No, it's just 33 damage total.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, does it take double damage because it was hit by Zach's thing?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that really hurts him. He's still up though. He's still kicking. Vampire is going to
I'm
take
action
a swing.
surge.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
Fucking action surge.
Just heads up, he did get out of the paralysis. You don't have advantage on hitting in case.
Okay. I was just wondering.
You just mentioned my thing. My thing. So I was just making sure you knew he was not still paralyzed.
Yeah. I love +7 to hit. That's an unnatural 20.
Okay, that hits. Roll your damage.
And then my extra attack. Does a 17 hit it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if I can roll a 10 and get this. So 2 hits. 6. It's 12. 15. Plus 4. So 21.
21. Peyton,
Yeah.
finish him.
Since my axe is covered in silver, I said this is the silver lining, and I just like bring it down to its head and gash like through its front.
So you okay? So
I
you
wish
guys
I had been
see-
killed so I didn't have to hear that corny shit.
So you guys, with his ear and all of his punning and quirkiness, hear his stupid silver lining joke. Punch through this thing's nose. The spear protrudes out the end. It
I have an
just
axe.
your axe. Oh shit.
Just gash down, straight down.
Yeah. So
You split its head
straight
in
up,
two.
hammer
Yeah.
down, take it through the cranium, straight down through the jaw, bisects the head in half, and the thing just flops over dead.
Now that one bites the dust.
And you guys are out of combat now. Jonah walks up. Jonah walks up, drags Adam's body off to the side. Looks at Lloyd's like, pretty sure this is your employee, right?
It's kind of a sort of a business partner.
Oh shit. Okay. Here he takes out the weapons that he had on him. He had a short sword. He hands that over to you. A couple of little like trinkets. Like these are yours effectively. Do you want to say any words before I get rid of him?
Get the fuck out of here.
Ah, a dumb fuck he was.
Okay. I guess
Rest in pepperonis, my dude.
Surprised he's lasted this long.
Honestly, I
You
thought he was
all
gonna
are-
die the first time we met him.
He almost
You
killed
are
himself
all-
with a fireball.
You all are a very sultry bunch. Jeez.
We've seen some
Okay.
shit.
Yeah. Same. Fair. Okay. So he pulls out holy water, douses him, throws some salt onto the body, and then he strikes a flint and lights it on fire on the side of the road. And the caravans are actually taking care of their own little vampire spawns in the back. You can see a handful of bodies, and as you guys see in the very back, Jeffrey and Tao. Tao has pinned it up against the cart as Jeffrey rams its sword through its head, and then Tao kind of just throws the body off onto the side of the road. And you see the other paladins are working on. They've killed the other ones. Someone in the center of the group has died, as well as they're getting the blood drained from them. And then Paladin Jordan comes up, cuts off its head. And they are just starting to now work their way to dragging the bodies out and burn those.
Easy, none.
Hilbo Bays is going to quickly chug his last beer. And then, out of sight of the hound, going to fill his beer bottle with vampire blood and take some vampire teeth.
Roll a stealth check.
Well, he's on the other side of the wagon.
This is true. The hound is on the other side of the
But the
wagon.
vampire was
Although
here.
I guess neither of the vampires were
there
yeah.
and there.
That would be a good time to hit level 6.
That's way too fast.
Yeah, wait, sorry.
Vampires.
Yeah, it would be way too fast.
Yeah, so he can see. He would be able to see.
Okay. Stealth of 12.
Well, he's going to roll perception, and he has a what is this? Yeah. So he does not. He doesn't see it. So he doesn't see it. But do Azir, Lloyd, and Lloyd want to try and clock that? You guys want to roll perception?
Huh?
You guys want to roll
Perception. 19.
I got a 1.
19? Okay. So Lloyd sees it. So Lloyd definitely knows. But you can choose if you want to say anything about it.
Nope.
What's
Okay.
the hold up? I want to get his shows on core.
Okay. So
I'm
Chase,
still in the back of
you
the wagon, just like holding myself because I'm fucking hurt.
So yeah, we just watch Hillbilbay's Skull of Beer start draining vampires of their blood, fill the bottle up to about halfway or whatever you can kind of manage, because the one that you are trying to pull from kind of exploded. So you get about half a bottle of it, along with dirt and some other stuff there.
Some vampire teeth.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and go ahead. I'm just going to make you roll a d20 to see how many you get out of it.
Oh, you see, you're only
16.
grabbing the fangs, right?
15.
Yep.
Well, these things have fangs all over their mouth.
I
It's
actually
not like
take
there's
out.
just two. It's like the whole thing.
I know. I'm gonna carve out one of the jaws.
Okay, yeah. He's just kind of watching you do that, and what was it? Jonah is just watching you carve out a jaw and just kind of watching you do it. Like, what are you doing?
Azir's very accurate at it too.
Why do you? Oh, I guess roll.
So how many
roll
teeth did I get?
14. However many you roll for the d20.
So
I'm
16. of them.
getting all of them.
Yeah, you're just ripping off the jaw. But he just kind of clocking you doing that. Like, what? Why? Don't let it cut you. Jesus.
I have gloves.
Okay, yeah. Still, they're very sharp. Okay, so yeah, you have a jaw. All vampires lower jaw.
I have 2.
Oh, you're gonna do both?
Yeah.
That's fine. Whatever. So
As
yeah.
Blazar
Okay.
watches him take the second one, he just has to ask, "What in the world do you need those for?"
You never know.
They're jaws.
Holy jaw. You could. I mean, okay. Someone
Zir
maybe.
is off in the background saying, "I would have put my balls in your jaws." As he was talking about, as Blazar was talking about John. All right.
And then there's just like someone might need to buy vampire fags.
These
You
go
wanna buy
for a killing
random
in a gift
shit.
shop.
Yeah. Sell
Oh.
the shit you pick up. Wait, I also wanna like shit, can I drain vampire blood?
Can you what?
Drain the vampire blood.
Look. Don't let the cards see it. I don't care.
Huh?
I don't care. Don't.
Let's go.
I don't care. Paladins see it, or if you guys get caught with it at the city, you're on your own. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So you take the vampire blood as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So you take a small bottle of vampire blood as well. You were going to so Jonah starts, going up and down the caravan, seeing and addressing wounded. You see, he looks at one person in particular, sort of does like a little sniffing thing, and he pulls out a potion and he says, "Drink this." Like he sniffs the person, and he kind of looks at the like a couple of marks on them. He literally forces it down somebody's throat. They chug that, and then he comes up to the front. It's like, "All right, moving out."
We're gonna have to hopefully we don't get another counter. I have to sum this up soon.
No, it's all right. I'm just going to roll on what else you could find.
Hilbabaze would like to do a check on the
Sure.
hound.
Sure.
To see if he's a werewolf.
You can roll Arcana.
14 plus 1. 15.
15? 15 doesn't. You don't. Yeah. So you guys start moving on, and as you guys are riding along behind the hound, you guys are starting to see the city come into view. There was a couple more little scraps with skeletons, but everything else, you guys weren't on watch that day. You weren't the ones to handle it, and you guys start to see the mountains and the cliffs and Blazahar. Definitely starts to recognize the pathways up leading here. You see a massive mountain city with 3 layers and tons of towers along this wall as the city was essentially dug into the mountain. If it was enclosed, you could have mistaken it for a dwarven city, but this place is towering. As far as you can see, going to left and right is just the city, and you guys approach the main gate. They start to open as they are clearing out skeletons that were trying to get there, and you guys start walking in. The gates start closing behind you, and you are met with a little bit less grand images that you are seeing, as the first level is a very much a shanty town, kind of in the front layers closer to the wall. And then as it continues to go closer to the mountain, it is you can see that the houses start to become nicer. Jonah starts writing down some paperwork. Paladins, Victor,
Show's encore. No place like home.
Paladins, Victor, and Jordan hand over their amulet to somebody, and they sort of walk off with it, and they go and they start filling out paperwork. You kind of overhear them talking about how Paladin Colette was dead, that they were to notify the family. Uh, Jonah sort of walks over to you guys and says, "Hey, really appreciate the kind of weight that you guys pulled out there. You guys probably saved us from a lot of scraps, especially on the bridge. I want to formally invite you all to sometime come by the Slayer Guild. I'm going to be here for the next week. If you guys want to take a look and Hillbell Bays,
Yeah, fella.
respectfully." Sorry to catch you with your mouth full. But I would like to formally apologize for snapping at you out there. You could have, but try to keep the thaumaturgy down to a minimum.
Hilbabaze immediately
Respectfully.
uses Glamour Weave to put himself into a fancy suit and make it look like he has a dragon tail during this conversation.
Oh. He kind of looks.
That's just insulting, Hillbill.
I don't know.
Don't worry about it. We
Dragon
all
Kid might
come and
find it
go.
endearing.
The rest of you
But-
still looks like a dwarf.
Hey,
But
I
he
gotta
comes
look
up
the
to
part.
you. And okay, you guys have the hidden stuff. You see, as you guys start to pass through customs, Roll. So you guys still have those things on you?
What things?
Things.
The vampire blood and the teeth and stuff.
Oh,
Oh, of course.
Do you guys? What are you guys gonna do with them right now? Because customs is about to come out and inspect your cards.
I will convince customs to let me through.
They
Okay.
should let me through to say I'm a merchant.
Well, vampire blood in particular is a volatile substance. So
It's
Fuck,
in a
I
beer
drink it.
bottle.
you what, Peyton?
Fuck, I drink it. I'm kidding.
I was
I
okay.
wouldn't do that. Oh
I'm
dear.
gonna cast suggestion on Azir to actually drink it.
Okay.
No, I'm
Roll a
kidding.
wisdom.
I'm kidding. I'm
Okay.
kidding.
When
Y'all
they
gotta be careful. One of these days, we're just gonna make you do
Except
it.
it's not something that he would do. So
Yeah, but that's the whole point of suggestion.
when they
You
question
start thinking
Okay,
it
okay.
sounds like a good idea.
So suggestion has to be like within reason, but not something that like you like would. It doesn't seem to be. It doesn't need to be something like you were already considering doing.
go home, your
It just
shift's
has
over.
to. It just has to be something that wouldn't be obviously painful and harmful to you, like walking through fire.
Go home, your shift's over.
I also can't tell people. I can't tell people to kill themselves. Type of basically.
Okay. So as you guys are,
in preparation to go through customs, Hobo Bays grants himself guidance.
okay, sure.
Okay, I'll just like toss the bottle, I guess.
Okay, you just want to throw it away?
Actually, I can shove it in my crack.
Shove it up your ass.
The old prison wallet.
Make
Constitution throw.
no, not a Constitution. Make a Dex saving throw.
18, baby.
Okay, that passes.
So you put the
managed
ball
to
down and
keep
you
it.
just squat.
No, I was going to have it roll that if he got lower than a 13, it was going to shatter and he was going to get infected with it.
My ass. Suppository
Yeah.
turning.
Okay, you keister it, and they go through your bags and they look through they look through the teeth, and that's not really a big
there
thing.
like nothing's happened.
They look through the teeth and they question you about that. But nothing about them is in particular. They look at the Night Hag hand and they're like, "Are these spell regents, or what are you doing with these?"
Yes.
We don't know either.
Your spell.
He's got a fetish.
No. They're questioning you guys individually.
Investigate.
So you kind of within earshot, but Peyton, go ahead and make a deception roll.
It's not a deception. You actually use it for investigations.
Oh, it's not a spell region though. That's what you thought. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Never mind.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah. All right, that's fine. So they go through Lloyd's cart. Zach, tell me how the inside of your cart looks like, because I know you have that panel there.
Okay, so yeah, there's the flooring, obviously just like wooden, basically 2x4s, basically. There are a lot of books stacked up everywhere. It's kind of a mess. He tries to keep the stuff he sells in like somewhat organized, but those are like basically in a couple of like boxes or barrels or what have you, like along the side of the cart. Um, but no, aside from that, he's got like this cheap rug to keep him from stepping on the
The panel.
the wood, to cover up the panel and to keep him from stepping on like the wood or nails and whatnot while he's traveling or staying in the cart.
Okay. So they're going to roll an investigation, right? They're looking through your cart. So you just have the rug on there.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're going to roll, and he gets a 15. So with that, he is going to be tamping around. He does find he kind of like he rifles through the barrels, but because you do have like things on top of it, he doesn't find it this time. But if you the next time, if he gets another look through this cart, just be a little you might want to find something. But you didn't have anything in the thing anyway, did you?
I'm pretty sure Blaze the Heart stashed some weed in there.
I took that out before we crossed the first bridge because I didn't want to possibly lose it in the water.
Oh, okay. But yeah,
That now
anyway.
that bag is currently sitting in my
in that
coin
case,
purse.
no, I don't have anything to be looking for anyway. Then.
Yeah. Okay. Either way, I gave it a 16, so they didn't get that.
now we're in chosen core. I'm gonna head out.
Okay. So,
See ya.
you guys get So they kind of interview everybody. Chase, do you still have the bottle?
It's in a beer bottle.
Then a beer bottle.
When they
Okay,
question
so-
it, I tell them I'm a master brewer.
Would you like a sip?
Are you doing any work out of this area?
Maybe you've heard of me.
Yeah?
I've provided
What's your name?
liquors and alcohols to most of the major cities. It's the old Hillbill Bays right here, fella.
Dwarven. So I see. Okay. Oh, you're
Yeah,
very
don't be confused by the tail. It's just for looks.
Understand. Okay.
All right, told you
Fair
that's
enough.
insulting.
I don't agree with that. That's quite fine.
Liberal.
Anyway, so he so if anything, it's part of the custom things. It's not an actual dead dragonkin. It's fine. We wear dragon hides as well when we kill them. It works.
Is custom not? Are they not? What species are the custom workers? Are they humans or
Dragonkin. Dragonkin.
They're all dragonborn.
Yeah. Wearing dragon hide is like your guys' way of kind of trying to ascend to it. It's usually considered like sacred garb, but it's not even real dragon hide, so it's like whatever.
No, he's Hillbill Bays is wearing like a tuxedo with a tail.
Oh, it's not like a tail, like a dragon tail.
It's a dragon tail.
Oh,
It's just this weird wizard hat with.
yeah.
With a
He has
tuxedo.
He has a wizard hat, a tuxedo, and a tail.
Yeah.
Tell me that's not insulting.
It definitely looks a little strange to them, but they're not really going for it. It's not their job to worry about what's insulting.
His outfit has like a tail attached to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like the crazy girl from middle school.
Okay. As I was about to say, like, I don't know, because like tuxedos only have tails, so if you could
Yeah.
coattails,
Like tail coats. Yeah.
yeah.
So, you guys all pass through customs pretty much without a hitch. Regrouping with Jeffrey, Jonah, he's just kind of giving you guys a just a little rundown of where the Slayer Guild is. Huh?
Jeffrey's probably having an aneurysm right now.
Yeah, it's a little crazy to him. He's kind of like wide-eyed, that's why he's not saying anything.
But
So-
it's good places to set up the cart for shops.
You could look toward the well, that's customs is going to answer that, but they're going to tell you it's like you go to the south end of the first level, and there is a spot specifically for traveling merchants. Northern side is going to be permanent residents, or as well as the guilds. So they're set up specifically to be divided, so it's easier for tax brackets, things like that. But so Jonah, he kind of waves you guys off. He told you guys that his guild and where he's located is in the northern side. The Slayer Guild's a big black, like mini castle looking thing, and he is going to run off. So Jonah leaves the party. Paladins kind of wave you guys off, tell you that now you're pretty much on your own. You don't have the docket has been burned out, and we are now in shows on core.
And that sounds like a good place to stop for now.
Indeed.
Wonderful. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us on Goons Do D&D. We are now in shows on core, the next major
made it.
city of the campaign, and we have safely made it with minimal casualties.
I mean,
Adam didn't matter.
Adam.
Five
Yeah.
paladins.
Adam.
Adam didn't matter. Carlotta was too young, and it's okay.
Why do you keep calling her Carlotta?
I don't know.
It's Colette.
I keep
Was
mixing
Colette.
it up. It doesn't matter now, does it? She's dead.
You just lost 5 paladins. No big loss there, you know.
You lost one paladin. The rest of them were other people, like
Oh.
the wagon
Never mind then.
and mercenaries.
Well, if these paladins could fight, we wouldn't have lost any.
That's so tragic. The paladins are supposed to be
sometimes-
like a forefront, and they're consistently the worst.
They're consistently getting clapped, and we're just like, all right, guess we have to save them too.
It's so tragic, too. Okay.
Catch the
but-
goons next time and shows
Yep.
up.
Like, comment, subscribe.
You move like a jaguar. Oh.